countries that will pay you to go after lockdown, part 1.
The Italian island of Sicily is offering to pay for a free hotel night for every 3 nights you stay and will throw in free museum tickets and half a plane fare. Not bad, right?
Travel hacks. Rather than juggling all your products, this 4-in-1 travel dispenser keeps the essentials in one space. It has a 4-pump container that slides into the dispenser. It comes with labels for each pump, and you can twist to use the products you need.
Potentially controversial, but general etiquette says that on a 3-seat wide seating configuration on a plane, each passenger gets 2 amenities. The person in the window seat gets control of the window shade and that armrest. The middle seat gets both armrests. And the aisle gets easy access to the aisle and that armrest.
I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. You come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worry about those comments, I'm way too numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time.
Did you know that Airbnb owns a last-minute hotel website called Hotel Tonight? The idea is that it gives you insane last-minute hotel deals. Hotels that weren't able to book all of their rooms will post them on this website for very cheap. You can really book some insane hotels for pretty cheap. I totally recommend it if you're trying to book some luxurious hotels last minute. Follow along if you want to see more tips like these.
I go to Korea every year and I've discovered this hotel about 2 years ago and it's one of my favorites. I highly recommend it. The most spacious space, most affordable, and it's in a great location. You won't be disappointed. And the Hyundai department store is right next door, so it's super convenient with so many good eateries right next to the hotel.
3 cosas que no sabías que no debías hacer en la playa. Usar bloqueador. Si vas a estar solamente en la playa no hay problema, pero si te vas a meter al mar, el bloqueador tiene unos químicos que literalmente pueden hacer que el coral deje de reproducirse. Llevarte las conchitas del mar. Así es, las conchitas se pueden ver muy lindas en tu casa, pero recuerda que las conchas son exoesqueletos de animales como las almejas, las ostras o los caracoles. Literalmente son sus casas. Y cuidado con la liberación de tortugas. No las dejes directamente en el agua porque esos pasitos que dan antes de llegar al mar son indispensables para que eventualmente en su adultez puedan regresar a casa a anidar.
Number 1, cults. There are a lot of cults in Korea and oftentimes they'll approach foreigners who are alone. They'll ask you questions and try to take you somewhere close by to talk, or they'll ask you for help and for you to follow them. Please don't follow them. Number 2, the 2 spinning barber poles right next to each other like this one. While most people recognize these poles for being a place to cut hair, in Korea, it means something else. And if you innocently just want a haircut, don't go in there. Number 3, dangerous roads. The driving in Korea is insane. Like, I thought New York City driving was bad, but then I went to Cali and thought it was crazier, but Korea is the worst. So put on your seatbelts in taxis because it can get pretty scary. 1. Koreans like matching couple items, whether they're shirts, shoes, an entire outfit look, hair color, anything. But in America, we don't care. 2. Koreans like to get couple rings while they're dating, but in America, you typically get a ring when you're engaged or married. 3. In Korea, right after a guy and a girl meet, like as soon as they part ways, they start texting. But in America, I'm not speaking for everyone, but I feel like people here like to play hard to get. So it's normal to wait a few hours, sometimes days before texting, but not in Korea. That just means that you're not interested. Which brings me to my next point. Couples in Korea like to text constantly, like 24/7. Whatever you do, wherever you go, whatever you eat, you tell each other. But I feel like in America, it's a little bit more laid back. And 5, there's definitely a difference in the way Korean men and Western men approach women. Like, I feel like Korean men are more shy and timid, whereas guys here are more open about it.
Tips and tricks edisi tiket pesawat murah. Pertama, beli tiket di atas jam 12 malam atau subuh. Kedua, hari keberangkatan terbaik itu hari Selasa, Rabu, Kamis. Ketiga, coba ikutan travel fair deh. Gue ada pengalaman soal ikutan travel fair sih, tapi next video aja ya. Keempat, follow deh akun tiket-tiket promo di Instagram. Kelima, kalau kalian perginya rame-rame, mending masing-masing beli tiketnya sendiri-sendiri aja. Kalau enggak, tiket kalian akan jauh sedikit lebih mahal. Keenam, beli tiket dari jauh-jauh hari. Tapi kadang ini efektif, kadang enggak. Kadang dekat-dekat kalian mau liburan itu, tiket pesawat bisa jauh lebih murah loh. Ketujuh, jadi member pesawat. Cara ini sebenarnya belum pernah gue coba sih, tapi kalau ada yang pernah coba, please sharing. Nah, ini tips terakhir dari gue. Kalian harus pahamin bahwa setiap destinasi itu punya kepopuleran dan jarak tempuhnya tuh beda-beda. Otomatis kalian tuh nggak bisa nuntut harus semua destinasi itu murah. Nggak mungkin, kalau mau murah di rumah aja.
I want to introduce you to my favorite travel accessory. This is the Pack Safe City Safe CX
backpack. This backpack has quite literally been all over the world with me, at least 4 continents and countless places all over the United States. Now I'm gonna tell you exactly why I love it so much. This bag can hold a lot. This padded sleeve holds up to a 13-inch laptop. The main compartment can hold my DSLR, an extra lens, and my travel tripod, along with all of my other random accessories. I can slide it over my luggage handle for easy transport when I'm in the airport. Now let's talk security. The zipper of the main compartment is lockable. This is super important for a backpack because you don't have eyes in the back of your head. There's also a security loop on the front pocket, securing it from potential pickpocketers. One of my favorite features is the anchor strap, which allows you to secure the backpack to a fixed item. So that way, if someone tries to grab it while you're sitting at a cafe, they're taking the table, the chair, or a railing with them, and they're not going to get very far. Next are the slash resistance straps and the cut resistance bottom. Top it off with an RFID blocking zipper pocket, as well as a place to put your water bottle, and you have the perfect travel backpack.
Hawaiian honeymoon hack, part 1. Can we do 5-star hotels, Zach? I got you, baby. Let's do Maui, Grand Wailea. Come on, honey, let's go streaking through that long pool. Next July, flexible dates. Come on, let's go. These are per night. It's ridiculous. This is what it would cost normal people. But we're not normal. Back on this page, go click that. We can see that's how many points we need per night. So let's see how we're gonna get them. Enter Amex Hilton Aspire. 150K sign-up bonus, plus a free weekend night, $250 resort credit, and diamond status. Diamond status gives us an upgrade and free breakfast. What was that? Oh yeah, it also gives us a 5th night free on award stays. That means we only need enough points for 5 nights, since we'd have a weekend night and a 5th night free. But we'd still need like 475,000 points, less 150 from the card. So like 325,000 points. I got you, baby. Hilton has a point sale. We can buy what we need for 16 hundo. Part 2, I'll do the flights.
17 tips for Egypt. Number 1, Uber is the best way to get around, bike or car. 2, you'll want to dress modestly, especially the ladies. 3, it's so fun to shop local, but the markets can be hectic without a guide. Number 4, Egypt has a huge tipping culture, so just be prepared to say no to anything you won't pay for. If you want cell data, you can get a SIM card from the company Orange. Always have your hotel address written down with you in case your phone dies. But number 7, always have a power bank for your phone. I recommend a Nile River cruise, and be prepared, sales hassling will be super intense. And Egyptian men can be very forward and flirtatious. Be prepared, haggling is part of the culture, and locals may stop you for pictures everywhere you go. Number 13, don't drink the tap water and travel with Imodium. If you're doing a guided tour, it's worth it to do the upgrades. Don't skip the hot air balloon over Luxor or the sleeper car from Cairo. 15, always carry small bills. Things are inexpensive and people might not always give you change. And 16, go with an open mind and heart. It may be a culture shock at first, and it's not always the easiest country to travel, but it is amazing. I'll link the tour I did in my bio.
Okay, when I saw this, Maldives $4,000, can we do it? Absolutely. I could do it even cheaper, but we're gonna splurge a little. So we're flying from San Francisco and we are spending $862. There is a long layover. It's gonna take some time to get there, but trust me, once you're there, it's gonna be worth it. Because this is where we're going. So Agoda is having incredible deals right now. You can go to the Noku Maldives Resort for $378 a night, $189 a person. And if you want to splurge, you can get an overwater bungalow for $483 for 2 people. But even if you don't want an overwater bungalow, you still get a private pool on the beach. Or how about use the resort's infinity pool overlooking the ocean? And this resort includes everything. You're gonna get your seaplane transfer, everything you could think of. There's a spa, there's a fitness center, amazing looking food. But then of course you can rent jet skis or paddle boards or go scuba diving, anything you can think of.